So here's our first one, right here. Go ahead and get that dude in there. So you can see these are fighting little boogers. Nice little rainbow. And for all you guys who didn't think that trout fishing would be that fun, I'm gonna tell you right now, these guys like to fight. Right there's our little rainbow. So I'll get him back in the water. It looks like we might have a little bit better size one on this one. He hasn't seen me yet. He's coming to me. As soon as he sees me, he'll start fighting like crazy. There he is. He's seen me. That right there is what I'm talking about. All I'm doing is, like I said, throw it out there, get you some current, let it hit the bottom, pop it every once in a while like that if you want to work it that way. Kind of a stop and go technique. Or if you just want to reel it straight, reel it straight. There isn't really no set, fast go, certain method that I've seen to get them. Sometimes they like it slow, sometimes they like it fast. You just got to figure it out. But most importantly, let it hit bottom. Give that leader line a chance to work. So I'll make sure. There's one right there. Yep, set the hook on. I'll make sure and show you guys how to rig this up. I'll put it in here. Boy, this is a good one too. There's another one right behind him. Throw in there, right behind him. Yeah, he's a good one right here. Boy, he's mean. Yeah, he's a mean one. So look at the beautiful colors. That's a really nice fish right there. Alright guys, so we showed you a few things. We showed you some trout catching. We showed you kind of what we did. Everybody who's seen the first video, this is an update. I'm adding this part in because I wanted to see us actually working it. And then the rigging part, which is coming next. So let's get to the rigging. Okay, so let's take you through the rigging. Like I said in the first video, if you guys have seen it and watched it already, we was using the split shot rig, which it's a pretty good rig. There's nothing wrong with it. Get that camera adjusted here. It's a really good rig, but like I said, if I think there's room for improvement, we try to go ahead and take it. So we got some Woo tungsten here, and this is an 1/8 ounce. I really kind of wish that I had this heavier weight, but you don't want a big weight anyways, but something that you could really feel the bottom. So with this, I've actually changed my main line from 4 pound to 6 pound, and put that on like you was going to Texas rig, just a bullet weight. Now we're going to come in here and we're going to put on a snap swivel. So hopefully it'll keep you from getting your line twisted up too much. So I'm going to just tie a standard Palmer knot. If you don't know how to do it, I'll try to get up here closer where you can kind of see what's going on here. So pull it through. Always try to moisten the knot before you tighten it, because you don't want that friction in there making your knot weak. So get it on there and trim the tag in. So this is what we've got so far. We've got just a little small 1/8 ounce bullet weight, and this is just a tungsten bullet weight, and I mean this is kind of small, so hopefully it won't be getting hung up as bad. And then snap swivel. Okay, so let's move on to the hook right now. The other thing that we're going to do is working for the leader now. So when it comes to the leader, like I said, I'm going to use 4 pound for the leader with the hook, just because if something breaks, I would much rather it break on this end than lose my tungsten weight in my snap and swivel and all that. So to me, we're better off just to go ahead and break this end. But we're going to try to really be careful today and work them and make sure not break our line anyways. But stuff happens, you get hung up sometimes, so prepare for the worst. So we're just going to do the same thing here. Try to pull them in on. Lost my tag. I'm going to get back a hold of it. So we'll snap it real quick. Okay. Pull it tight. Make sure it's on there good. We'll go ahead and go through, snip the tag in. For the other end, we're just going to tie what's called a perfection knot. So some of you trout fishermen, fly fishermen guys, you might know this knot. I didn't actually learn this knot until I got to researching into it. So what you're going to do is you're going to tie like you was going to tie a knot. Take the line behind it and you make your loop. Make one more loop, but in front of it. And then now that tag end you got hanging off, you want to take it between the front and the back loop. So take it through the front and the back loop. Hold on to it. Make sure you get that dude out of the way. So go to the front and the back there. And then reach through the first loop and pull the very second loop that you started. Just pull it tight. And that's called a perfection loop. So that right there is how we're going to attach it to our swivel. So if you guys want to be quicker and you want to set up a bunch of you know, hooks and stuff that's already ready, so if you break off, you know, a lot of times you guys can buy these pre-made jobs here, and that's just pretty much all it is. That line's just a little bit big, I mean, but other than that, let me get my snap all fixed up here, put it on, and that's going to be the rig that we're going to be using for today's video. So seems like we was better off with a little bit longer leader yesterday. So got our weight, got our hook, and if anything breaks, we're hoping it's going to break on this end. So we'll get back to fishing. Alright guys, I wanted to talk to you for just a second. Now we've got to the end of this short little video here. Trout fishing. If you guys have not trout fished, you know, I've been told this all my life by a bunch of people. If you haven't trout fished, you need to go try it out, and that's no lie. You guys need to get out and check it out. Some of the equipment that we've used, ultralights, 4-pound test, that seems to be the ticket. You get out there, them fish, they can fight hard. A few things that I'd recommend, like I said in the video, you know, you put your stuff on there, you know, just change it up. You'll figure it out. It's not real. It's real hard to figure it out, and they're fun fish. But be very careful with them. You know, they're kind of delicate. You know, so handle them with care. Be careful with them. We want them to keep surviving. We want to be able to catch them another day. But as far as rod stuff like that, I mean, ultralights, light line. So that's the important stuff to remember. The other stuff that we've got some new jig colors coming up pretty soon. You know, we got some perch colors, stuff like that, and we're still working on trying to get our vibrating jigs, our chatterbaits going. We're still, you know, guys, there's been a lot of people ask, want them. I want to make sure and get it perfect before I release that. So as far as our other jig colors, we've got some really good skirts coming up, some really good jigs, so you guys need to be ready to check that stuff out. And I mean, right here's another new one that we're fixing to offer. I mean, green pumpkin blue and a little tad of orange, so that's going to be some good stuff. A lot of people's asking about hats. Okay, we can get you guys hats pretty much anytime. Message us on Facebook or Instagram. That's the best, quickest way, unless you know us personally, get a hold of us. We can get hats anytime. We do have a shirt order going on right now, so if you guys are watching this, April 15th is the last day, 2019, to get that shirt ordered. So if you want to get your Blackfox swag on to represent when you're out here in the outdoors, make sure and get a hold of us for April 15th. So Instagram, Facebook, while you're there, give us a follow, give us a like. If you guys got any questions, you guys got any comments, if you guys want to help me be a better trout fisherman, you guys got more experience, put it in the comments, because like I said, I'm just learning myself, but I'm enjoying every minute of it. So you guys take care. See you on the next one. Go across. Woo. Woo.